start with, they invited me, and so that was intriguing in itself. It was an honor to be invited. Up to that point, I wasn't aware we had an honor society, so I knew we had a dean's list, and then I got the interview and I looked into it further, and I thought, wow, I really want to be a part of this. So for me, it was easy. I signed up right away. As far as why I got involved, I'm not really sure. I think I just wanted to know more, so I came to the meetings to find out more, and slowly came to more and more meetings, and I liked what I was hearing about the things that they do and they're involved in, and they gave me an opportunity almost right away to go to a conference, and I think that was a complete game changer for me because I got to see a lot of what this had to offer. So from that point, I was sold. It gave me the overview of what it was all about. Unfortunately, I'll have to say that at that point, our chapter was not doing all that it could be doing. And so when I went to the conference, I saw what it could and should be. And it's in my nature to fix things and enhance them, so right away I knew I wanted to be a part of bringing to Fox Valley Tech the same type of chapter that I was seeing at the regional conference out of other schools. Oh boy, we've had so much, but hosting the regional convention here was a lot of work. It was so much to set it up, but it was very satisfying to pull it off. And we had the support of the administration. It involved the entire school, really, when you think about it. So that was our shining moment. And it was just an added bonus that we became Student Government's Organization of the Year on top of that. So some very proud things there. Oh, that's a tough one. I suppose there's always things that you wish you could change. Not too much though. Maybe some of my early time I didn't know how to engage people, or maybe my leadership skills weren't where they should be. I look back on that and I realize I could have done things differently, so I think I would change some of those things. But we learn and we grow, and that's part of what this is all about. The Phi Theta Kappa experience is building leadership skills. So. Oh, definitely. Definitely Phi Theta Kappa in particular, but I think being involved with anything on campus is going to do a variation of that. It puts you out there, gets you out of your comfort zone, allows you to be involved in things you otherwise wouldn't be, and interact with people that you otherwise wouldn't. So beneficial to be involved in some way. That was pretty amazing when you consider that there are, well, I'm not entirely sure, but I think 60 plus clubs and organizations on campus. So to be named Organization of the Year by the Student Government Association was an honor, and the entire team went up there, and I think everybody along with myself was just tickled that we were able to do that. I really don't even know what I said when accepted it, because it was just one of those moments that we hoped for, but didn't really expect. So. Well, first you have to be invited, but if you've been invited, well then there's so many different benefits, most of them personal, but there are scholarship opportunities, and right along with that, I say that's all individual based, and you do have to work for it. Even though they're there, you're competing with people that are on your level. So it really is on a personal base, but beyond that, I just think being involved in Phi Theta Capital is a sense of community family, things that you really can't get anywhere else. And I always just put it out there, maybe this isn't for you, but then become involved in something else. We have a lot to offer here at Fox Valley Tech. So. Oh, definitely. Um, One of the things I like to point out is that maybe somebody can't ask you what kind of student you were or your grade point average. Maybe they just can't ask that. But if you were to write down that you were involved in Phi Theta Kappa, it would take them 30 seconds to look that up and find out what the parameters of being invited to that were and what it took to stay in. You needed a 3.5 GPA to be invited, and you needed to maintain a 3.0 to stay in. That tells somebody things about you, good things about you. Pretty much all of it. I think coming here has been a life-changing experience for somebody of my age. I never thought I'd come back to school. I started my career here not being involved in anything. I was completely online, so Phi Theta Kappa stopped me and showed me what was around me. And I also just say that I found things here that my degrees don't give me. There is no degree for being able to find yourself, find your purpose, maybe even find what you're good at beyond your degrees. I've been able to find all those things, and so for me, coming back to school was completely justified and worth it, right with those things. So when I look back fondly on my time here, when I tell my kids about my experience here, those are the things I talk about more than my computer skills or things that I learned that are degree based.